So let's look at top 5 laws. Let's look at, 3 vehicles.
Okay. So number 1 law is the law of financial intelligence. The law of financial intelligence. If you know better, you will do better. A lot of people are educated, but they don't have financial education. Because if you're going to become successful, there are 5 kinds of education you need to have. You need spiritual education, you need personal education, you need marketplace education, you need academic education, and you need financial education. Now, when I say academic education, a lot of people say education is a scam. Education is a scam. No, education is not a scam. The curriculum is the scam. You need education. Because education will do 4 things. It will help you to read. Number 2, it will help you to write. Number 3, it will help you to do calculation, arithmetic and mathematics. Number 4, it will help you to be able to think analytically. So you need financial education. So the first law of wealth creation is the law of financial education, law of financial intelligence. You need to understand money. What is money? How do I make it? How do I manage it? How do I multiply it? What is compound interest? So you understand money. That's number 1. Number 2, the second law is the law of delayed gratification. The law of delayed gratification. You cannot eat with 10 fingers. You cannot eat everything. If you spend everything you have now, you are a fool. Because every money is tripartite. So you cannot eat everything now and expect to have a future. So number 1 is the law of financial intelligence. Number 2 is the law of delayed gratification. Every money you are making now, a portion of that money belongs to your future. So you need to push it into the future. Number 3 is the law of savings. The law of savings. You need to save. If you don't save, you are not safe. What you save today will save you tomorrow. I did a series last year. It's on my YouTube channel at Dr. Olumide Emmanuel on YouTube. How to develop a savings culture, part 1 to 5. Because if you don't save money, there is no way. You see, savings is not an investment, but savings is required for investment. Because savings help you to set money aside for investment. So there are many reasons why you save. One of them is so that you can have money to invest. Another reason why you save is so that you can have what we call a safety net. Because in the world of financial intelligence, we tell people you need to have between 6 to 8 months of your living expenses saved up in cash. So that when eventualities come, you have money to take care of yourself while you are transiting a season or to maximize opportunities when they come. So the 4th law is the law of investment. The law of investment. As you save, savings is not an investment. But you now need that money that you have saved to now put into an investment. So when you now invest. So savings is setting money aside for a purpose. Investing is sending money on assignment for a return. So when you are investing, you are sending money on an assignment for that money to now bring a return to you. Then number 5 will be the law of multiple streams. So the 5th law of wealth creation is the law of multiple streams. So you don't just invest, you create multiple streams and multiple sources of income so that money is coming in different dimensions. And under multiple streams, there are 5 dimensions. So you need to have multiple streams across geography. If all your money is in Kano and there is battle in Kano, you are finished. There are people that suffer during the time. All their money was in Kano. All their money was in Kaduna. One riot, they are finished. There are people that had money in Ife, Modakeke. All their investment was in Ife. They became poor because they had money in one geography. If all your investment is in Ukraine, you are finished by now. So you have multiple streams across geography. Number 2, you need to have multiple streams across industry. If all your money is in one industry, you are in trouble. All those that had investment in entertainment alone, they became poor during COVID. All their hotels were shut down. Their event center could not work. They could not rent equipment. They couldn't go for comedy show. They could not go and sing anywhere. Nobody was inviting them. All they had was in one industry and one sector. They suffered. You need to have multiple. Number 3, you need to have multiple streams across currency. If all your income is in Naira, you are a poor man. If I gather your 1 billion now and I change it to pounds, you are no more a billionaire. So you need to have money, multiple streams. You should be making money in dollars, in pounds, in Naira, in different currencies. And then you need to have multiple streams of income across realms. If all your income is in this world and there's nothing in the afterlife for you, you are living a miserable life. For what shall they profit against the whole world and lose the soul? Because everything you're doing now, if you are not impacting the lives of people, if you are not paying school fees for people, giving people scholarship, helping the widow, transforming the lives of the poor, if you are not living a legacy that transcends this natural world, everything you have will end. The day you die, 6 feet, you are finished. You arrive on the other side as a poor man and cry like Lazarus.
Wow. So you talked about creation of wealth. Then you talked about sustenance of wealth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's talk about the three vehicles.
Okay.
First, then we will go back to how do you sustain wealth. So three vehicles to create, and then we will come back to how do you sustain the wealth that you have created.
Okay. A vehicle is a means of transportation from point A to point B. Where you are right now is your present financial position. Where you desire to be financially is your desired financial destination. Between your present financial position and your desired financial destination, there's a gap. That's what we call the wealth gap. So your wealth gap and my wealth gap can never be the same, because nobody will be on the same level. Even twins are not on the same level. So there's nobody that is your classmate. They can be in the same class with you. Nobody is your classmate. You are in the class all by yourself. Because we may be age mates, we are not grace mates. We may be classmates, we are not opportunity mates. There are many things that we see. So the distance between point A, your present financial position, and point B, your desired financial destination, is that wealth gap. To take you from point A to point B, you need a vehicle. Many people use paid employment to try to move from point A to point B, but it doesn't work because it takes a lifetime. So you work for 35 years and you finish working. By the time you finish, they pay you, depending on the sector, between 2 million to 100 million. So you want to make 100 million after 35 years when you can make 100 million in one good deal. You want to make 5 million after 35 years when you can make 35 million in one good deal. So instead of using paid employment, because if you are using paid employment, you are like somebody that is trekking. Somebody that is, if you can trek or walk from Lagos to Abuja. Somebody did it for Say Baba and regretted it. Another one has done it for Akiwaju and is already having a rethink. So you can trek from Lagos to Abuja. Somebody else can drive from Lagos to Abuja, but somebody else can fly from Lagos to Abuja. The person flying will get there first, not because he's more intelligent, not because he's better, not because he's holier, not because there are no witches in his village, but because he used the right kind of vehicle. The person that is trekking may never arrive, depending on being on the road and the bandit on the road. The person driving may get there after many hours or a day. So when it comes to vehicles, paid employment is trekking. But I have many of the vehicles that I want, but because we are talking to number one will be entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship. Start your own business. Have a business you are involved in that is offering products and services, that is solving problems and meeting needs and offering value, because money flow in exchange for value. So when you own a business of your own, you can grow that business, take it public, exit it, and relax, and other people run it, and you continue to enjoy life. Number two will be for you to go into investment. You don't need to own all, you can own a part of the business. So it's better to own 10% of $1 billion than 100% of 1,000. So you can be an investor in other people's businesses. Imagine now, Flutterwave, Paystack, Zoom. Imagine that somebody invested. You know what happened with even Ebony Life, those that started at the initial place with that little money, where we went to Calabar, and people that cashed out when the whole thing blew up to globe. So there are people that can invest little, and you can be a part owner of different businesses. That becomes a vehicle. So there are people today that are investors. You know Jeff Bezos today, you know Mark Zuckerberg, but there are people that you don't know that are making more money. They own 10%, they own 5%, and they are just sitting at home enjoying their return. And then number three is real estate, which is the pata of them all. Because real estate is the only vehicle of wealth creation that is also a vehicle of wealth retention. It not only helps you to create, it helps you to retain. And over 96% of rich and wealthy people on earth, their wealth is stored up, not in cash, but in real estate. So those are the top three vehicles that people need. And with that, with time, you will always be good.
Wow. This is so solid. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you for taking time to watch this video. We believe you've learned something of great value. On this channel, we share videos on finances and wealth creation from biblical perspective. You can find more similar videos on this channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Let us know what you've learned in the comment section.